Choosing the right categories for your KDP books is really important. So I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do that, free and fast, with a bonus tip at the end. Let's say that I wanna create a book in handwriting workbook niche. So to find the best categories, we are gonna go to Book Bolt, link in the description, then go here to Resources, then KDP Category Finder. And of course, it's a free tool. And here we should write our keywords. So in our example, we are gonna write handwriting and search. So as you can see, we get 3 different categories. So let's see which 2 of those will fit the best to my book. So this one is nonfiction, self-help, handwriting analysis. And then here nonfiction, language arts, handwriting, and this one handwriting for. So let's say that these 2 categories are the best for my niche. Then I'm gonna just follow these categories and find them in my book. So non-fiction, then self-help. So go here to non-fiction, then go down to self-help right here, and then search for handwriting analysis. Here we go. Then save. So this is the first one, and as you know, we can choose up to 2 browse categories. But if you stick to the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a way to get more than 2 categories. Then we are gonna find the second category. So let's say this one, nonfiction, language arts, handwriting. So language arts and handwriting right here, and save. So as you can see, 2 categories, we found them very fast instead of looking to every individual category. So for example, nonfiction, which one is the best? Art, architecture, Bibles, biography, and so on. And it's very confusing and a mess. So the best way, I think, is to go here to Book Bolt and find your best fit categories very easily and fast. However, make sure that all your categories are relevant to your book. So don't just spam different random categories that are irrelevant to your book, which will give a bad experience to Amazon customers, and Jeff Bezos doesn't like that. But now the important question is, why choosing the right categories is really important in our KDP business? And there are 2 reasons behind that. The first one is to get the category search customer. So let's say that you have created a similar book to this one in the same niche, and you choose the same category. Then this book is getting large number of traffic. Obviously, the ranking is very low. So when a customer will click here on this book, there's a high chance that the customer will go right here and may see the categories here. So this book is the bestseller rank in books in general and in children's handwriting books specifically. So then the customer will click here, children's handwriting books, and if your book is within this category, the customer may find it here, so you can get more sales. And the second reason behind that is to get the bestseller sign right here. So this sign, bestseller, will make your book looks unique to the customers and get more traffic. So if the customer is confused whether to buy this book or this book, for example, and this book has a bestseller rank sign right here on the corner, the customer will say, oh, this book is the bestseller, so it definitely better than this one. So there's a higher chance to get more sales and to get the customer trust easier than your competitors. What's good about that is you can choose some category that has low rankings, high competition. So there are some categories, many categories of course, that you can have the spot 1 on them with only 100 sales or maybe 50 sales and so on. So for example, this book has the first ranking, so it's first as number 1 in 2 different categories. So in limericks and humor verse and language humor, and the second in the 3rd category, counting and numeration. And just in a moment I will show you how to get more than 2 categories like here, which can increase your chances of getting more sales. And this another book from the same publisher, it got also the bestseller sign in STEM education category and also in spelling books category, and the second in reading skills reference. So for example, here in this category, the first spot is for this book, which has ranking, an overall ranking of 648, which is very low. So it's very hard to compete with this book in this category. However, if you choose another category with lower competition like this one right here, it has only 39,000. So this ranking is also low. However, it's a way easier to compete than this one. So here you must get thousands and thousands of sales before getting the first spot in this category. However, in this one, you may get it with a couple of hundreds sales. So you can get benefit of this chance of choosing the right categories with low competition, as long as they are relevant to your book, to get higher chance of getting sales, especially for those who are normally don't run ads to their books. So they only relying on the organic sales. This tip will help you a lot. But you may ask, for example, in the way that I have just shown you here, if I enter a word, a keyword, and there was no category for that book, what should I do? So for example, here word search, let's see if we have categories for this keyword. So as you can see, there are more than 10 categories for this word search keyword. So then we can just have a look and see what's the most fit for our book. However, sometimes you will not find categories. So for example, here, let's say that I want to create a coffee tasting logbook, and I have searched here for a coffee, and I got only one category. So I have added that category and I want another one. So what you can do is simply search for cooking logbook on Amazon itself, then steal the categories from your competitors. So here, as you can see, this book right here is the same niche that I'm targeting, so I can just steal from this book categories. So we have the table setting and cooking and the coffee and tea, which I have already shown you. So you can just steal it from here. And don't worry, because stealing categories is one of the few things that you can steal without any problem, as long as your book is relevant to that category. Because the category is like a question: does your book walk around this category or this niche, to make it easier for the customers to find your book? And if the answer is yes, then you can add it, and it's not important at all if you get it from a paid tool, from BookBolt, from another book, from competitors. It doesn't matter. So you can steal it from others very easily. And then now let's move to the bonus tip that I have talked about at the beginning, which is what is the maximum categories that you can have on KDP. So if you don't know, you can get up to 10 categories for one book instead of the basic 2 categories on KDP Amazon itself. And the way you can get it is very easy actually. So you should go to your KDP account, then click here to the help right here, and you'll get this page. Then you should go down here to the contact us button, which will lead you to this page, how can we help? Then select the first choice, Amazon store and product detail page, and then again the first option, update Amazon categories, and you will get this pre-written email that you can send and submit to Amazon. So here you should include the ASIN number and the marketplace, whether this book in the US marketplace, the United Kingdom, and so on, and then the book format, whether it's a hardcover, paperback, or ebook. And so I'm mostly writing or creating paperback books, and then the category that you want to add or remove from. So this is an example. Here's the ASIN number, the marketplace, the format, and here you should write the category that you want to be added for your book. So you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8, and hopefully Amazon will accept that. And here, as you can see, it said that if you are making a request for multiple books, please include them all in the same message. So you can add here some old books, coloring books, or activity books that you have already created in the past, and add more categories for those books to get more traffic. And as you noticed, they will require ASIN number. So if your book is recently uploaded and it doesn't have ASIN number for low and no content books, then you cannot send this request. But if your book is a logbook or activity books, then you can easily do it from here. So now you know how to choose the right categories. But I'm sure that many of you make big mistakes in writing the keywords. So to fix your mistakes and maximize your chances of getting sales by optimizing your keywords in the 7 boxes here, watch this video right here.